So let's talk about something that quietly, and maybe not so quietly, plagues just about every organization out there: getting a handle on your data. And this isn't just about a few messy spreadsheets. It's really about a journey from total data chaos to a state of, well, clarity. And the map for that journey, it's called data governance.
I mean, does this sound familiar to you? You've got sales numbers in one system, customer info in another, and critical reports are somehow scattered across what feels like a dozen different spreadsheets. And when nobody can agree on which numbers are the right numbers, every single business decision starts to feel like a huge gamble. That right there, that's data chaos. And it's not just messy, it's a massive risk.
So how do you fix it? Well, the solution is data governance. And here's a really great way to think about it. If all of your company's data is like this huge, valuable territory, then data governance is both your map and your compass. It shows you where everything is, it tells you the best way to get there, and it makes sure everyone is heading in the same direction. It's the framework that transforms data from a liability into a real strategic asset.
But, before you set off on any big journey, every good explorer needs that compass and map. So let's take a look at the core guiding principles, the things that are going to set any data governance program up for real success.
Because here's the thing, and it's a really important insight, this isn't just about going out and buying some fancy new piece of software. Nope. Real, lasting success is always built on a solid foundation of principles that guide every single decision, right from the very beginning.
And this slide, it just perfectly illustrates that first critical balancing act. On one hand, you absolutely need the view from the top. That's your executive sponsorship. It means the leaders are bought in, they're backing the initiative, providing the budget. But that's not enough on its own. You also need the view from the ground. You have to engage the actual teams who are using this data day in and day out, building trust and making sure the whole system actually works for them.
The second key balance is right here. You've got to have both the big picture and the smart little steps that get there. A long-term strategy, a roadmap, that's essential. That's your destination. But the way you get there is by taking small, iterative steps. This approach, it lets you learn as you go, adapt, and most importantly, show some real value along the way, instead of trying to, boil the ocean all at once.
Okay, so we've got the principles down. Now, how do we actually put them into action? Well, this is the practical, step-by-step roadmap that's going to get you from where you are right now to where you really want to be.
So this whole roadmap, it unfolds in 7 pretty logical steps. The first 4 are all about laying the groundwork, right? You define your goals, you figure out where you are today, you build a plan, and you get everyone on board. It's only then that you actually move to execution in steps 5 and 6. But honestly, the secret sauce is step 7, monitor and control. That's the part that makes the change actually stick, and it ensures your program keeps evolving and getting better over time. Now, all that sounds great in theory, but let's see what following this map actually looks like out in the wild. We're going to dig into a case study of a telecom company that put these exact principles into practice.
This company, they were dealing with that exact same data chaos we talked about at the beginning, a total data fog. But by using a structured approach, just like the one we've been talking about, they were able to find a clear path forward.
And here's the crucial part. They didn't just have some vague goal like, let's improve data quality. No way. They set a crystal clear, totally measurable business target, a 30% reduction in duplicate customer records. See, that gives everyone a concrete objective to rally behind.
And check out how they hit that goal. This is that SMART steps principle in action. They didn't try to fix everything at once. Phase 1 was a super targeted pilot program that focused only on customer data. Once they proved they could make a real difference there, then they moved to Phase 2, taking all those lessons they learned and expanding to a new challenge, their network data.
And honestly, this quote from the source material really just sums up their entire winning strategy. By starting with a manageable pilot, they were able to show tangible results, which built momentum, and that momentum earned them the confidence they needed to scale their efforts across the whole organization.
So as we wrap things up here, let's really zero in on the key takeaways. What are the things you absolutely need to remember from this journey to bring back to your own organization? If you remember just one single thing from this entire explainer, please let it be this. A project has a start date and an end date. Data governance doesn't end. It's an ongoing, strategic process that literally becomes part of the fabric of your company, a continuous effort to manage and improve your data.
And to make that idea really stick, here's a simple little memory tip, a 4-word mantra that basically covers the entire strategy: pilot, prove, expand, and sustain. Start with a small pilot, prove its value with clear results, expand the program based on that success, and then build a system to sustain it for the long haul.
And so we end right back where we began.
Your organization's data? It has a destination. It's meant to drive smarter decisions, to create better products, and to serve your customers more effectively. The only question left is, do you have the map and the compass to get it there?